the beginning, I thought my problem was the idle air control valve, which I took apart and cleaned it, and then found out how it worked. Found out it was a stepper motor drive system, so I connected to my monopolar stepper motor driver, and then I'm using here a laptop spiral port, and it's running turbo CNC here. This is a set that will be part of a future 3D printer, which I've stopped developing for the time being, but I'm using it here to test my idle air control valve here. So I'm going to just type in some commands, so it will drive my idle air control valve here forward and into the closed position. So what the computer on the car does, it reads the RPMs on the crankshaft and then closes the bypass passage around the throttle valve. So when you're not pressing the gas pedal, the throttle valve is closed, and what the way the computer uses to regulate the RPMs around 800 RPM is by closing and opening the idle air control valve. And at the beginning I thought it was my problem here, but the valve is working fine, so that's not my problem here. So what I really had to do is I checked the compression on my engine. I found out it was very low, so that was calling for a complete engine rebuild. So I took apart my engine, I took the head off, and had really to replace the piston rings, piston bearing. I had to re-hone my cylinders. I bought a lot of tools for that. Had a shop do a complete head job. And this is the compression tester that I built using an old spark plug. I welded to a piece of pipe, and then use a air quick connector here, and a check valve from one of those phase 2 types. That is a flow regulator and a check valve, and a gauge, so that will keep the reading of the compression and the sum. So you press the gas pedal all the way in, full throttle. Then you get after a few cranks, you get a reading. So it was very low. It was 70 psi. It was very low for this engine. It should be around 120. So after I did it, my engine rebuilt, replaced spark plugs, replaced the oil filter, fuel pump, fuel filter, clean the air filter. I decided to clean the injectors using a canister. So I built my own canister. I detached the return line from the TDI, and the supply line was also removed, and I plugged my canister to the supply port on the TDI and put a plug on the other end on the return line. I removed the relay for the fuel pump, so the fuel pump isn't running. So the canister will supply fuel to the TDI. See that the fuel pump isn't running here. I removed the relay. So I'm using a compressor set at 30 psi. I'm using this stuff here, which has cleaning agents and some kind of fluid, that the agents are really highly concentrated. So by running this canister under pressure, it will hopefully clean my injector, and it will give it in a good shape. So It's a lot better now. And well, thanks for watching.